Welcome to Pen and Pad Podcast,
where we always encourage you to make the right choice,
to spend your time wisely,
and most importantly, take notes on life. It's your host, Ashen Ick.
I can't. Hold on. Let me get it ready, bro. I'm in the booth. Be patient with me.
Let him clear his throat.
Why can't we be friends?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's in his zone.
Why can't we be friends?
With the headphones on and the eyes closed in the booth.
Why can't we be friends?
He is in the zone.
What's another song about friends, bro?
He was in the zone right there, man.
I need to know another song about friends, though. You know what I'm saying? I can't think.
Let me go to let me see what I can tell you. Cause you was in a zone and it seemed like you was in a friend zone. So let me
I think I was.
Let me put my headphones on.
All right, go ahead. Put the headphones on. You about to kill this thing?
I'm gonna do it like poetry. Oh baby, you
Oh my God.
got what I need.
Ooh.
But you say I'm just a
Friend.
But you say I'm just a
Oh baby, yeah. Friends. How many of us have them? No, that's what you know. Welcome back with another episode of Pen and Pad. What's good with you, bro? You know what I mean? I like those renditions of the songs you had going on.
You sparked it now. You know, you was in the zone.
Hey man,
Zone, like Swiss would say. You know?
The auto zone, but not the one they looted though.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, not that John. No, but it's another new week. Another new week. Stop, Ike. Stop.
Man.
This is a new week. I didn't need to put another in there. I knew better than that. So I auto-corrected myself. You know what I'm saying? Another week of Pen and Pad podcast. You know,
always.
We had to come back.
Always a pleasure to be back.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Back like we never left.
Ooh.
Back like a vertebrae.
Ooh.
Back like the opposite of front. What else, bro? Hit me with one. Back like.
There's no denial. This is back like spinal.
Chiropractor. Chiropractor. No. Yo, it's good to see y'all.
Indeed, Pen
and we
Pad
say
fam.
see y'all because we're looking in the cameras. So we're just imagining
All three of y'all.
All three of y'all. we're just imagining y'all right now looking at your phone, so we're actually making eye contact with you.
Yes,
because we got manners. I mean, that's what our moms taught us. We don't do things, Mom. We do, Mom. And for those who are listening, we appreciate it once again. You know, we come on every Friday.
Yes, sir.
Happy Friday at 7 a.m.
Yes, and now the videos drop when?
We got videos too.
Got videos too now.
Oh my God, they drop at 7 p.m. Friday night, right?
Sir. So Friday is just a whole thing. It's just Club Pen and Pad. We call that 7 to 7. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, shout out to all the frontliners. I know a lot of nurses familiar with that 7 to 7, right?
Absolutely, dog.
Pen and Pad 7 to 7.
Shoot, no, we appreciate y'all tuning in. But for real, man, listen, every Friday morning, 7 a.m., you're going to hear some new flavor in your ear. No Craig Mack. Got too many bars. Hershey.
Too many bars this episode.
Bro, I think I'm going to start battling.
It might be a whole battle freestyle this episode. I don't know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. You think I'm about to start battling. I mean, how would I do? If I battle 10 people, what would my record be?
You would probably be...
Come on.
2.
Yeah, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, baby.
You probably be like... you probably get like 2 of them things.
Yeah. Yeah, Brody. We keep it
funky on
We keep it real. I get 2 of them things, you know what I'm saying?
My bro just need a little bit more bars. You know what I
mean? No, it's all good, but you know, we're gonna dive right into this topic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I feel like this topic just circulates around. It's been circulating around for centuries, ages, years, minutes,
Human
seconds.
Experience.
Can men and women really be friends? And off the top, I'ma just say yes.
Gentlemen.
I'ma just say yes. What's your yes or no, bro? Can men and women really be friends?
You know me, I might always add extra choice to answer yes or no. If I only got the option of yes or no, I'ma say yes.
Thank you.
But however,
Oh boy.
all men and women are not in the same place or not the same. So it depends where you're at.
Bro. So that means you're talking
breakdown.
about the motives. The motives.
There you go.
And I think that's just a major piece
Absolutely,
with,
bro.
with men and women, because I really genuinely feel that even if you're in a relationship or marriage, if you have good intention, good motives and stuff like that, if you let things happen organically, I believe you really can be friends with somebody. I'm not saying that you got to have 1,000 above quadrillion of.
And I like that
friends.
part. Let it happen organically.
Organically.
I like
oh,
that
yeah,
part.
Pudge, organically, natural.
Not forced.
Freaking, I don't know. Yeah, not forced.
That's
but
facts,
yeah,
though.
if you let it happen, organically, in Pudge's words,
Natural.
then I believe it's okay to have women friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's billions upon billions of women in this world, bro. You're bound to run into one of them.
Exactly.
Unless you stay in the crib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No
That's
way.
why I say, like, it comes down to the motives and knowing who you are, bro. Break them down on the knowing who you are, though.
And that's why I added that other part to go into where bro, dug deep and broke it down. Because knowing who you are is, I feel, key element of what it takes to be able to have a healthy relationship.
Absolutely.
With a man or a woman. If you're a female with a male, if you're a male with a female. Why? Because knowing who you are is what eventually now you within yourself can process what Brody just said. What's my motives? What do I really want to? Am I plotting? Do I have a different agenda for this person? So knowing yourself, like, it's a common, we always preach about that here. I don't want to say preach, but speak on that here. The importance of knowing yourself and knowing who you are. Flaws and all, good and bad, the weakness and the strengths. The reason that's so important is because if you don't know that, what happened
a lot.
Say that again, bro.
You're gonna fall prey to a lot of things.
Fall prey to a lot of things. Exactly. Like that right there, I feel like is the root. We like to dig on our root over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Of which we need to start as far as your thought process and your mindset when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex or gender.
Yeah.
You got to know yourself, because that way you know where you can put that relationship and embark in it with a certain integrity, with a certain righteous agenda.
And out of that, knowing who you are, like we always say, you really gotta take some time to get your root and your core, because I feel like a lot of that question sometimes is not only curiosity or wanting to know, but can men and women really be friends comes from, I think, this is just my opinion, but insecurities, you know what I'm saying, or past hurts, or people projecting their feelings and what they've been through onto you as well. You know what I'm saying? You can ask that question, but if you don't know yourself and you're insecure and you have fear,
Right.
you can ask that question with anything.
Anything. Absolutely, bro.
In that case, can guys be friend with guys? Because if the person don't know themselves or you don't know your partner,
Right.
they could talk to one of their homies. Their homies can get them into something.
Right.
Or, on the other hand, the down low, you gotta watch.
Anybody can do you dirty, and you don't know where
anybody could do you dirty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that comes from a insecure place. That's why you gotta get to know yourself first.
Yep.
Really get to know your partner, and it comes down to trust as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't trust yourself or your partner, you're gonna be asking that question all day.
All day.
And
stressing
also,
yourself out.
don't. If you feel like a person of the opposite sex, you know what I mean, you're having a genuine convo. It could start out like that, or you're just vibing with somebody. But if you're feeling their vibe and you feel, sometimes you can see it. I'm not saying you can all the time, but eventually, if you see or feel their vibe or their agenda, and you don't get up out of there, you got to check yourself.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Because now you're putting your partner into an awkward position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think it comes from like insecurities, because okay, can men and women be friends? Okay, no, you don't want them to be friends. Then it comes down to, can they be associates? Can my boyfriend work with women? Can my girlfriend go to work with women? Can my boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife talk to them, period? Can they even look at them? Then it's like that goes chopping down a tree.
Yeah, that trust and insecurity thing.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think about the insecurity?
No, the insecurities is definitely, and that's why once again, like the first thing we start off is like knowing yourself, because when you know yourself, you accept yourself, flaws and all. You know your weaknesses, or learning your weaknesses and strengths. So that kills the insecurities. Because as you learn self and have knowledge of self, it kills the insecurities, because if you're on that journey, you're gonna, that's the process. Trying to learn yourself to get better at who you are, become a better, as best of you can become, to eliminate any insecurities and to appreciate yourself, flaws and all, but not hold yourself accountable and eliminate the flaws.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like what you just said there is powerful, because one thing that I would say on that journey to knowing self, knowledge of self, and knowing who you are, the insecurities, you chip at it.
Yes.
And those insecurities is those things, it allows room for, the enemy to whisper the lies, and now you worrying, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of anxiety, there's a whole bunch of stress, unnecessary stress that you don't need because of lack of trust. So within yourself, if you don't trust yourself,
how can you trust somebody else?
You can trust somebody else. So the insecurities, I feel like the reason I feel like that's powerful, because when you're insecure, I feel like if you're insecure, you don't even trust yourself.
So therefore you start projecting.
He said it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
said it.
That's why, listen, life can be just so much easier. Your life, period. If you, that's why we're so big on just starting with the root, starting with the core of anything.
Everything.
Any and everything. If you start with the root and the core and build from there, man, you'll find out so much about yourself, so much about others, so much about your relationships, family, friends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very liberating too.
Yeah, it is.
Set you free for real.
You know, but when you don't start from that core and you start midway, that's when I feel like a lot of confusion and stuff comes into play. But that the insecurity, the motives. But what I do feel like, and I also wanted to touch on, is I think a big one would be, with can men and women be friends, is I don't feel, I still say yes, but I don't feel like you should seek that friendship. Like, go out seeking to find friends. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. If you're in a relationship or if you're married. So I'm not trying to go out.
Got you. Like if you're in a intentionally
go out and be like, yo, she gonna be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm married, but I can still get your number. Let's be friends.
Right. Let me see if I still got it.
The seeking part is, I think, is a part of the manipulation and secrecy and just not having integrity at all. What you think about this seeking part?
I like the fact that you brought that up and broke that down, because it goes back to the point you made earlier, as far as like, it depends on the motives. It depends on, you know what I mean? Because like, if as far as it happened naturally.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And organically that you mentioned. Because if you're seeking it and you're in a relationship, you're seeking it and you're in marriage, definitely, especially in marriage, that's a red flag. That what are you seeking for outside of your marriage? That's not, if it's not happened naturally. Once again, like bro said, if it's happened organically, if it's happened naturally, that's cool. But if you're seeking it, that usually means like you're seeking for something like it's probably not out of order. That's probably tied to those insecurities. It's probably tied to, you know what I'm saying, those agendas that we're talking about.
Thank you.
So yeah.
And even if you don't see, even if it's happening organically, not hiding who you are and not hiding your relationship too. That's when it comes back to motives and
honesty,
agenda. So
right.
even if it happens organically, I feel integrity.
Yeah.
I feel like you should still put those boundaries
there you go
out there. And if it happens organically,
and we're boundaries, healthy boundaries.
The opposite friend will be like, all right, dang. If you're not hiding your relationship,
right?
You know what I mean? And they see it and stuff like that. Some friends or people who of the opposite sex who become friends, they'll start respecting that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not giving off that vibe of, I mean, yeah, I'm in a relationship, but I could keep you in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping your options open, as they say.
That's a great point, bro. I like how you broke that down, because when you do approach it with that integrity, I think what it really does is showcases a certain level of positive hope for someone who might be single. You know what I mean? The righteous hope, like in the sense of like, yo, and he's in a relationship, he's married, and he's, you know, we're developing a relationship, a friendship organically and naturally, and you know, he's not secretive. There's integrity there, the motives, and there's no real, you know what I'm saying? I'm not reading like a weird agenda here. In this time and day and age, that's important because a lot of people don't have any examples of that. Of someone who truly just, as an opposite sex, especially men, that doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, ulterior motive, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean,
That's
agenda, and not just coming from a place of just, yo, I'm a man, you're a woman, especially us in our community. You're a black woman, I'm a black man. You can be my sister.
Yep.
You can be my brother. You can be my daughter. I mean, my sister. You can be my mother. You can be my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that type of integrity, it breeds that, again, like I said, it breeds that healthy, where it can be a healthy relationship between a man and a woman. But you gotta, depends where you at as an individual. It starts here.
Thank you. And like you say, it could be healthy. And the other part of that is, like Pudge say with everything, let things flow naturally, organically. As soon as you start forcing it,
right,
setting things up, plotting, planning, you know, even if the things started happening organically, it could turn sour so fast.
Very quick.
But it's going to keep going back to the motives.
Yep.
The motives and the
intentions.
agendas.
Yes.
And I want to say this, even if you have good intentions, and the person can start off having good intentions, but they see your situation, they see how you treat your lady, how you treat your kids, whoever, nephew, nieces, just families, how you treat your family, period.
Right.
Your mom.
Right.
Or your dad, whatever, you know.
Spectrum.
And they start, you could, come on. They start catching feelings. And you feel that vibe.
You keeping it funky like that?
Because your conscience will tell you, all right, now something shifted. Even if you can't read them all the way, your conscience and the OG will tell you, okay, something's starting to shift a little bit. And you feel that vibe of them changing. Like, and they start being secretive. Oh, you know, let me tell you about this problem, you know, manipulative. Let me show the cry on me and my boyfriend. Just any tactic. And you feel that, and you willingly stay knowing their agenda shifted
and feeling it.
That's when you become wrong.
Right. I agree.
When you and it goes back to accountability.
Right,
What
right,
we
right.
been talking about the whole season.
Yeah, right.
You become accountable
Start
when
with
you
what?
when you
Self-accountability.
become aware. And some people are just nice and bubbly and just
That's
just,
true though.
They're not really paying attention.
I would
to
say
that.
we fall in that category.
We
Like,
do.
we're
We
naturally
have huge
nice.
personalities. Like,
Just naturally nice. Like,
thank you, and we vibe.
yeah.
We vibe. That don't necessarily mean that we're trying to, what's up with you? Like me and P, we've been like this forever. Like
Right.
you get around us, we always want to make you feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want no negative vibes and
Right.
stuff like that. And sometimes people can take that
It's that
as,
love,
oh,
man.
he feeling me.
That's
And
the
we're
sad-
gentlemen
that's-
too, though.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part where it's so normal to us to be who we are, just genuinely caring for people, genuine love. But because that's so rare, and sometimes we forget that, that's so rare on the outside sometimes, we forget that, and it's like, most of the time when people experience that, they experience it with people who have an agenda for them. And that's the sad part. It's like, sheesh, so like, no, I just want. Hope you had a good day. I just, you know what I'm saying, like, I just wanted to open the door for you, male or female.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, like, it's just common courtesy and love, and we get it. A lot of things play a factor. How you were raised, who you are, personalities, everything plays a factor. But it's sad when common courtesy becomes, oh, you want me,
Or you're thirsty.
Or you thirsty? Like, no, actually, I do this for everybody.
That is a pet peeve of mine. Oh, God.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
He
You
ain't
just
lying.
being nice, showing mannerisms
Right.
and stuff like
That's
that.
how we were raised, bro.
Yeah, you saying hi, Listen, man, listen. In 2020,
I got a man.
Or I said 2020.
It
is
is
2020,
yeah.
right?
We so ahead of the. We just do
Yeah,
2030.
I'm over here thinking 2020.
You be
all
10
types
years
of
ahead
stuff.
of time. I hear you.
And even a couple years before this, like you can be nice to girl. Oh, how you doing today? Like Pud said, holding open the door and stuff like that. Oh,
Common
snap!
courtesy,
Like
man.
you look, those are some nice sneakers. Those are some nice boots. Just basic stuff. Look at y'all.
Genuinely,
he
too,
just
like-
want. Look at
Right.
that. Is he thirsty? Right. Sis, let me just tell you this. I don't want you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, that's
I
that's
don't
crazy.
want you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Human
me and Pete, we're
interaction,
in
it's
the
love,
we in a
man.
relationship.
Right.
We in a marriage. Like,
Lock. Damn.
you know what I mean? Y'all can't hold our wives' ponytail holder. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't equate. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, though.
What we look like trading in the whole kingdom for freaking, I don't know.
We value it. We know, once again, knowing ourselves and knowing what we signed up for. We know what we signed up for.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. That's a great point.
And everybody just think people just can't be genuinely nice nowadays.
That's the
dog.
sad
Like,
part, man.
Everything is changing and it sucks, man. I
Yeah.
wish I had a remote so I could just
Something that should
rewind.
be just regular human interaction.
Thank you.
And like we say all the time, what we doing, we spreading love and light. That's love.
Bro.
So much people are deprived of love. And because we're so wealthy in it, and that's the part when I'm reminded about it. Sometimes, I honestly sometimes forget. Because God, OG blessed us with finding, allows yourself and find love through him. And we come from certain environments where we come from an environment of love. And sometimes I forget, like, sheesh. And this situations like that remind me, like, sheesh, not everybody, this is normal to us. But
It's not normal
so much
to
people are
everybody
deprived from love. That common courtesy act of genuine love is like,
he want me. Dang, all I did was say hi, bro. Remember we was in New York, man. And we was just trying to find the bars or whatever, just trying to have a good time, and like we didn't know where anything was, dog.
right.
So I approach a group of 3 girls who were from New York, and I say, "Excuse me." That's all I said. I said, "Excuse me." Nope, you can't have my number. I don't want you. I'm like,
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't even want you. I wanted to know, like, if the bars are on the scene.
Right.
You know what I mean? I also wanted to know what time it was. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
And that's a great.
No, we don't. And then, I'm sorry. Yeah, you are sorry because I don't want you, sis. Like, I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just genuinely trying to ask a question.
Right.
Girls be doing, you know what I mean? The hair flip and the looking mean. That stuff was in the 90s, bro. The mean look. Remember everybody thought the mean look was sexy? Come on, man.
Right. And I'm glad you said the location we were at when that happened, bro. Because that plays a big factor in the play with us. He said New York, right? Okay, we get it. And this is the thing. We look at things from, we like to call it the God perspective.
Yeah.
What's the God perspective? We see
everything.
We try to look at it from all angles. But this is the thing. Like, we're all individuals. We can't make excuses. We can't, you know what I mean? Yes, you're in New York. We get it. It's a different culture there. Y'all probably was getting hackled and whistled at all day.
And that does happen, though.
We get that.
Drawn dudes.
But deal with people as individuals.
Thank you.
Because that's love. I'm not going to put everybody in. I get it. Okay. Even if you all got a certain guard up, at least try to feel, you know what I mean, where this person is coming from.
Yeah.
Because I ain't from there. I got love for y'all, but I'm not from there. You know what I'm saying? He actually was just asking for the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we.
I don't want you.
Right. So I'm glad you said where it's at because that is a common thing there. But what I feel people need to learn is like, because I feel like this what love is too, is like you learn to deal with people as individuals. You putting everybody in a box. Everyone got certain circumstances, product of their environment, different upbringing, all that. Why you approaching me and reacting to me the same way you react to everybody, it actually blocks a lot of blessings too. You know what I mean? So I just had to chime in there because I feel like that was a great.
I think it was just the whole mentality of one apple spoils the bunch, John.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we can see all angles, and some dudes do be drawn.
Right, we get that.
You know what I mean? And coming from our perspective as you know, married men and stuff like that, it's a lot of married dudes and dudes in relationships. They go out talk to a girl, and the flip side, the woman can actually just be being nice, man. You can be talking about the game, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, you're married? Yeah, I am, but you know what I mean? We was vibing, so we can still exchange. Like, ain't about nothing. We just friends.
That part.
That's the other side.
Yeah.
I think when people hear the word friends, it goes back to the whole, you know, we from the streets. The whole coming up, yo, what's up with you, shorty? Nothing, I'm chilling. Wait, do I sound like a girl? Right? I don't know where that girl was trying. Nothing, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? From the attic, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then she go, no, I'm cool. I got a man. Yo, but I could be your friend, though. That messes up. That's
what your man got to do with me.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's not.
It's not organic.
It's not cool.
You're just waiting in the wing, the pocket.
Exactly. Like you said, there's an agenda there. There's a different motive, like you started off with. What your man got to do with me? She got a man. That's what you got to do. Respect, man.
Yeah, let's talk to the dudes on that. Bro.
Respect. Sheesh.
Respect the woman.
I wasn't listening
Relationship,
to OG Aretha,
dog.
Gotta respect him.
Please, that is so annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? What your man gotta do? I mean, we could be friends. Dog, she said no. She said no. No blame. That comes down to the dude not wanting to be turned down. They didn't get to their root. That insecurity start coming into play. I'm supposed to win every game.
Right.
Well, F you then. Damn, now you gonna curse around though because she don't want you.
Ego bruised.
Ego bruised. It's a million, a quadrillion, a quintillion of women out there, John.
Right.
Get yourself together first. Right. And then approach them right, man. She in a relationship. She ain't for you, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Dudes will say, "But how you know I found my girl?" Come on, man. The story. That's a low percentage. You know what I'm saying? And then if you was in a relationship, you know what I mean. You found your husband and wife.
Right. What's for you?
That was started off as friends. That's for you. But I'm saying, like, from my perspective, it's a low percentage. You don't see that happening every day.
Like, what's for you is for you. Can't nobody take if it's really for you. Can't nobody take it.
Can't nobody take that job.
Yeah, that's a great point, bro.
Yeah, the dudes are getting it's
Goes back to that insecurity.
Friends. No,
Plotting.
not plotting, bro.
Plotting.
But then it's up to that person that's in a relationship too, bro.
Yeah, no, that's the person I agree with that, because my perspective, before I was married, if my significant other, girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, happened to partake in something that was like shaky, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't, it was a negative motive, and even if it was the other party going hand, I don't care what the other person, I'm not in a relationship with the other person.
Thank you.
I'm holding you accountable.
Thank you.
I'm the only dog. You know us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say that warrior spirit in this, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna protect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely do that.
Facts, bro.
However, if you entertaining another man, I'm not fighting another man. Like, if you entertain that, that's what you want, cool. Now, if he's disrespecting you,
yeah, that's a whole nother
now, if
ballgame.
he's, that's a whole different, like, we going to war for ours, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you you taking part, then that's my problem with you. I ain't in a relationship with him. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I like that. Entertaining it. And like we said, that goes back to that integrity, man.
There you
like,
go.
You knowing.
There you go.
You being accountable, but
Right.
you're still going ahead and doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The entertaining part is the killer as well. And I like the point you brought up, bro. That's when you hold your partner accountable.
Exactly.
Like you say, they have nothing to do with you. That's when the trust and stuff comes to play, because you're not going to be with your partner 24/7.
Trust. You said it earlier. Trust.
Thank you. Trust. And
Very important.
That communication is so important.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Absolutely.
I don't care what nobody say. You can't do anything without trust, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
definitely one of the founding building blocks and foundation of any relationship.
Yeah.
If I don't trust you, trust is
Then nobody could be friends with nobody.
It's the building blocks. It don't even gotta be between male and female.
It
Like,
could just be, man, a dude come over, oh, he taking up all my time, or where's he taking them? You can ask that question with anybody.
right.
And then we just go back to the basics, the roots. If you don't trust them, you're insecure. Can my significant other do anything without me?
Right. Now you're stressing and wearing yourself out.
Can they live and breathe without me? It don't matter if you don't have that trust and you're insecure. Your partner can actually be chilling on the couch.
But in your mind, he's somewhere with someone on an island somewhere, having a honeymoon.
Even if you come home, he playing the game on his phone, but you can't see. If you don't have that trust and you're insecure,
Mom playing
like,
tricks on you.
what you talking to some chicks? He don't even gotta interact. He don't have to go outside.
What Yvette say on Baby Boy? Was she over there too?
Yeah, was she
over there?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's facts.
It all comes down to self. Can men and women be
Always.
friends? It
The
always
roots.
comes down to yourself.
root.
Check yourself first. The root, your trust and your communication, your accountability, your integrity with yourself and your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do have that trust and when y'all build up to a strong foundation, then you could say, all right, you know what I mean? He's gonna go out. He's a good-looking dude, or she's a good-looking woman.
Right.
I know they're not gonna go out seeking, friendships and stuff like that, but they're gonna run into a million people a day.
Human interaction, folks.
It's just basic human interaction. Like, I gotta trust my partner. If he says no, he just talk. You know what I mean? Oh, this is blah 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 blah. Oh, she's cool. We connected on this. I'm gonna let her meet you. Let me tell. You know what I mean? When you're explaining that, to your partner and keeping it upfront and honest, not hiding anything.
You heard that? Honest.
Being
Honesty.
Just don't hide stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's just a
But when
portal.
you start, it's nothing. Nah, she just cool. You know what I mean? No, let your woman meet her. If you know what I'm saying? If it's organic, it's gonna happen like that.
Anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
It's facts.
You know what I'm saying? But don't go out and seek. That's why I feel like, you know, that's when the thin lines come into play.
Absolutely.
Seeking, plotting, planning, motives, insecurity, trust, and that's the answer to can
knowing yourself.
Men and women be friends? Yeah. But I feel like they can absolutely be friends, man.
It's we know, like we said, we look at things from the gospel. We see all angles, and absolutely, men and women can be friends if you're healthy.
Sugar. If it's healthy,
yeah. If you know yourself, like you're saying, like all the things you're saying, like if it's the trust, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely, it's the possibility is there. Yes.
Yeah. Don't. I don't feel like people should restrict themselves. Oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. I can't look. I can't talk or nothing. Like making yourself a robot just to make your partner feel better. And granted, yes, they are the most important person in your life. But also you gotta let them know that they can trust you, man.
Trust
with anything.
For anything.
When you start limiting yourself, you know what I mean? Because if it's not making friends with men or women, it could boil into anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot of this
trust. Gotta trust you with these bills. And it could turn into anything.
Right. And I love the fact that you that trust factor, because like we said before, this is a very fundamental piece to the root issue of this trust. We start with self. Do you trust yourself? Being honest, being real. And one thing I think is that plays a factor in this thing too, as far as like can men and women be friends, is that unfortunately, especially in our community, bro, that lack of integrity, that lack of even knowing what love is from the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Because we do lack of that in our community because of how we were attacked, the whole spill, whatever. But we have a hard time that adds to the fact of having a hard time of like, yo, you're a man. Because what I've realized from a man's perspective, a lot of women also have that towards men, that mistrust towards men, because they never had that first example of the man that they can trust. So if we had, once again, it goes back to that respect.
First love, yeah.
If I truly don't have no motives, if I truly have that integrity, you know what I'm saying, and there's the respect there, any other woman, especially a black woman, is a possible, like we said earlier, it can be my mom if she's older.
Thank you.
It can be my sister. It can be my daughter. But we don't look at it like that. And that's why I said healthy is like, and that's why we're saying healthy is like, if I'm looking at it from a healthy perspective, absolutely, a woman can be your friend because that's your sister. That's your daughter. Even if it ain't your blood daughter, and especially in these times, we gotta protect ours.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like, the sad part is not many people are in that healthy place to look at that other woman.
Lines, yeah.
To look at that woman like, yo, that's my sister. For real. That can be if she's older, that can be my mother for real. That can be my aunt for real. That can be my daughter for real. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to our sis Key. She, you know what I mean? That episode of accountability. You know what I mean? That accountability is like, yo, my bro here, like, I ain't got no daughters biologically, but your daughters are my daughter. That's how I'm looking at it.
Imani truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's how we should, that's the healthy perspective, which comes from the OG of looking at it. That's that village. Said it. You know what I'm saying? That's that village perspective. That's that righteous perspective. You know what I mean? And that righteous perspective, yes, you can be my friend and brother and sister in Christ.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
It's just bound to happen. Like,
it's human interaction, cuz.
Hey, like, you know what I mean? Communication, you have to talk to women. You have to talk to men daily. No matter where you're at, man, it's going to be that. But it's
always going to be in quarantine.
On you.
There you go.
And another thing is, okay. Say you later on down the line, and then things was just happening organically with the friends, and you start to become aware and accountable. want to tell this to the fellas, even if your guy and you know who they are, what their agenda is, and you decide to go past it. Just say you decide to go past it. You know, because you're saying to yourself, I'm strong. You know, nothing's gonna happen. We get tempted in many different ways.
There you go.
You know what I mean? You can have those weak points and stuff like that. But the goal is, amongst all of that, all scenarios and temptations, is prevention.
There you go, bro.
If you feel you're weak in one area, don't go. You know what I'm saying?
Goes back to what you said, being real honest with yourself.
Don't put yourself
first.
in the way of temptation.
Absolutely, bro.
Girls say, yo, come over, dog. You my dog. Come over at 8. This is me and you. We gonna come on.
Now.
And you feel it vibe.
You lying to yourself.
Don't lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, dog, everything goes downhill. Because you ain't gonna tell nobody the truth.
Right.
Yourself. You know what I'm saying? But don't, fellas and women,
Yes.
don't put yourselves in the midst of temptation. Especially if you can't handle it.
If you know
and
you
you're
can.
feeling the vibes,
Yes.
man.
Trust that
You're
intuition.
gonna fall down the slippery slope.
Absolutely. Super slippery, bro.
Shoot.
And I like that you brought that up because
You don't want to fall in the wrong slippery. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, bars. Maybe he might win that battle.
I might
actually.
win
That-
3 now.
He might win 3.
No.
Yo, facts. Definitely not that slippery slope.
Yeah, man. Like
that's
it's many avenues we could go down, and we
Yeah,
could
man.
go down for days. But it's just, you know what I mean?
Integrity.
Just motives. Yeah, what we say? Motives.
Yes.
In integrity.
Respect.
Agendas. Yeah, respect, trust, communication.
Knowledge of
When you
self.
and your partner can talk about that. Now, if your partner, you know, has a bad history and stuff like, and they're trying to build, all right, slow down. Like, come on, you could talk to them. That's when I can start to get when a woman or a man be like, whoa. But if it's too much of that, y'all don't need to be in a relationship because you dealing with that trust, man. You dealing with that trust and security.
Without that trust, it's bound to bust.
Yeah.
Was that a double entendre?
Can I bust? Yes, you can. But yeah, man. Like from my perspective, you know, coming from 2 married men, yeah,
Absolutely.
you can be cool.
Mark.
And it goes back to, okay, not every woman or every man is gonna be a friend.
No.
Listen to season 1 where we talk
Exactly.
about friendship.
That's what
Some
men
are
and
just
women, yeah.
associates.
Yeah.
Stop calling everybody friend. That's when the blurred lines come
Whether
in.
it's a man and woman, like you said,
Yeah.
season 1.
Thank you.
Facts.
Some may be associates.
Yeah.
Rarely, only a few women, I would say, or a few men actually get to that friend status.
True friends. Yep.
You know what I mean? A lot of them can be associates or
Absolutely.
just cool, or just people you meet.
Absolutely. So once again, when you understand the root and the basic dynamics what friendship is, man or woman, it makes it even clearer when you get to the opposite sex.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Season 1, y'all. Plug.
Thank you. And another thing before we dip, like,
Yep.
don't overdo it. You see a lot of people overcompensating just to claim, you know, that's my man or that's my woman. You ever see people that's be just drawing?
Right.
You can say hi to a woman or hi to a man, and they start kissing all on being that going all on social media. What do you got to prove, dog? If you trust them, what do you have to prove?
Insecurity.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you don't have to prove yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? If they're yours, they're yours. How about that?
Yeah.
If they're supposed to be with you, they're supposed to be with you. If they ain't supposed to make friends with this person, they won't.
They won't. And once
Just
again,
comes down to that.
knowledge of self and being secure in yourself.
Thank you.
When you're secure in yourself, is less of a feel to a need to you know get approval or to prove anything
So it's
outside of what
needs.
you know.
If you don't know, it's needs, it's holes they're trying to fill. Those voids. That's where I feel like the lines come in, because the voids. in yourself or the relationship. So the outside seeking. Oh, they cover this half of my life, but it's still some voids they're not filling. So let me see if I can find something. You know, I'm not necessarily trying to get with this person, but they can feel something temporary. You know what I'm saying? Know yourself. Build yourself first. Oh, for real. It cuts out a lot of BS, for real.
Thank you, bro. Clarity. And we're always about that here. The clarity and just the truth of the matter. Like, the rooted issues, you know. It may sound redundant at this point, but we always going to speak on the rooted issues. And that's facts, bro.
You know what I mean? But, you know, that's what it is. We come back.
It's real tough, man.
Can men and women really be friends? You know, y'all let us know what y'all think, too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Pen and Pad Podcast at gmail.com. On YouTube, IG,
yes.
iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Tunes, wherever else you can find a Pen and Pad, we'll be there. Pen and Pad Podcast. Like,
at Pen and Pad Podcast on all social media. Twitter, Pen and Pad tweets if you're on there.
Get it right. You know, so our answer is, can men and women really be friends? Absolutely. Yes, they can. But don't go seeking it.
We'll continue to build on this. Yes. Where are you? Absolutely, yes, from Pen and Pad.
Sugar smacks.
Where are you?
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, before we go, you know how we do, you know,
shit.
We're going to do these scenarios.
Not again, scenarios. Here we go.
Scenarios. Here we go.
Oh, man.
All right, bro.
Oh, shit. This must be a good one.
Oh. Bro, okay.
Tuned in.
So, just say you're in the crib and you're making beats and all that. You know, Pudgy, Artist Truth, check him out. Producer, beats, vocalist, everything you need. Swiss Army knife with the music.
Swiss Army knife.
But okay, you late night, you making beats on your beat machine, your computer, and all that, and just laying down tracks,
cooking up.
And all of a sudden, downstairs, you hear and you hear your door open up and it slams shut, right?
Okay.
And then you hear footsteps running up the stairs. So you take off your headphones and come busting through your door is the 3 little pigs, bro.
Yeah, this guy. The 3 little pigs, bro?
The 3 little pigs, bro.
No. Like the cartoon version or the animated version? Like the
No, they're
Pixar,
real life pigs that can actually talk.
Oh man, babe.
But they're all So they're 3 little pigs.
Babe,
all of a sudden you feel this wind on the side of your house. Boom, boom, boom. And it's the big bad wolf.
I'm getting my house blown down. I'm getting the level.
What you gonna do, bro? And it's the big bad wolf out there talking about I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow you.
Yo.
What are you gonna do in that moment? And the pig's hiding behind you, bro. I mean, you smelling bacon, sausage, chitlins. They just scared, intimidated. What you gonna do? And you see that wolf like, I'll huff, I'll puff, I'll blow your house down.
Sheesh, bro.
And he take this breath like,
the deep joint, the one that actually blows it down.
Yeah, what's your first thought going through your head?
I'm gonna call out for babe like, man, come pinch me to see if I still exist. Is this a dream?
No, but what if it wasn't a dream? Would you throw something at the wolf? What would you do in that moment? He about to blow your house down.
Blow my house down.
And the pigs is trembling at the knees. I don't even know if pigs have knees, but they
little lean.
Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do in that scenario?
I'm like, yo, wolf, what's your name, dog? Is it big? Is big your first name and bad your last name?
Yo,
what's your name?
Pudge is out of pocket. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna ask yo, wolf. That's how smooth Pudge is. And he'll probably get away with that. The wolf will probably answer like, my name's Big Bad.
My name's Big.
Yeah.
Call me Bat.
Bro, but you really gonna say a wolf? What's your name? What?
What's
He
your
about
name,
to blow
cuz?
your house down. You like?
I gotta check that nigga. Are you really big and bad?
You gonna say what set he from? That's that Jersey stuff. Yo, you gonna what set the wolf claim?
Yo.
That's out of pocket.
But if he say I'm really big and my last name Bad, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
yeah,
cuz.
you gonna get your
Oh,
house
no.
blown down, bro?
Oh,
Why don't you
no,
throw
cuz.
something at him
I might.
or go rumble him or something?
Is it winter or summer? Because it depends on if I need a fur coat.
It's winter time.
Oh yeah, he's getting skinned.
Yeah, that's how you do it, bro.
Skinned, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know how we do that scenarios. Here we go, dog. Just some fun,
this
fun
guy.
scenarios to end the Pen and Pad podcast.
Big
on.
bad and bougie fur
You know what I
coats.
mean? So can men and women really be friends? Absolutely, yes. You tell us what you think. This has been another great episode, Pen and Pad podcast. Your boy Icky and Pudgy.
Yeah.
We out.
Love.
Yums on.
This has been another great episode of
Pen and Pad Podcast.
where we always encourage you to make the right choice.
Spend your time wisely, and most importantly,
Take notes on life.